Hey everyone, welcome to our live. We are so happy that you can join us. We are here in the Grand Tetons, and oh, you got your hat on. You still, John? You did this before.
I keep forgetting.
You had new clothing, and you kept the tags
I want
on.
everyone to know I have new clothes.
So we just left Yellowstone, and we are now in the Grand Tetons. And we are having a really good time. This is the longest trip we've ever taken.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's been a whole 3 weeks, and it's been an adventure. I mean, we've had.
It's not 3 weeks yet.
Well, no, it hasn't been 3 weeks, but it's a 3 week trip.
Yes.
2.5 week trip.
Right.
And it's been an adventure. I mean, we've had breakdowns. Yes. Breakdowns. That's more than one. And we traveled through like some really remote areas.
Oh man, yeah.
We had a fantastic time at Yellowstone.
Yes.
We saw some of the most beautiful scenery in the world.
It was
just I was shocked. I thought it was like, I didn't think it was real. Like, I went to Disney, right? Like, when Disney tries to replicate stuff to make it look real.
And she thought that
and we got
fake.
there, and I thought this looks so fake. But when we got there, I was just totally mesmerized by all the beauty out there. It's incredible. And it's we have our son with us, and we can't wait to take the next trip. And, we're sorry that we couldn't do our live. We were planning to do our live when we were in South Dakota, but we broke down.
Yep.
And then we had to make up a lot of time. And so it just wasn't possible. And then in Yellowstone, we didn't have any really good connections.
We had nothing out there.
And we barely have a connection here. I'm surprised we were able to do this. So I'm just really happy that we could. So, John, we got some people saying hello.
Yes.
I see, so let me put some folks up here. So howdy to you too. And we have the Elder Campers. Thank you guys so much for joining.
And all
about the banks.
Yep.
They're great supporters of ours. They're just wonderful people. And they have a channel. If you haven't seen their channel yet, if you don't know them, please check them out. They're really great. And I believe they just hit the road full time.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the Elder Campers say, love Yellowstone, have not been to the Tetons before. I think if I had to choose between the two, I would choose Yellowstone. My son would choose here, the Grand Tetons. Yeah. What would you choose?
Oh, that's hard because I like both. But if you want more animals, that's Yellowstone.
It is. We got stuck in bison herds.
Bison jams.
Yeah. We had a friendly bison that came to our campsite every day.
Yes, he came.
If you haven't seen, we put a shirt out there so you can all meet him. We called him Charlie. Apparently, he's been frequenting the campground. Yep. They have these little yellow flowers there that he really, really loves. So
yeah, and then we also saw the grizzly and her cubs.
We saw 2 grizzlies with their cubs. So that was really, really cool.
But from far away.
Yeah, unlike what we're going to tell you about that happened to us today. I'll tell you, I'm really grateful. I am really grateful for John. I am really grateful for all of his training because he was the calmest person on the trail. As a matter of fact,
I just stood there.
But we're going to tell the story about the bear, okay? How you saved us all from the bear because people panicked and ran away.
Yeah, they did panic.
And you never run from a bear.
No,
never run from a bear because then they'll just chase you. Okay, so getting out in life. Hi there. How you doing? Got some folks saying hi to each other. Hey. Yeah, we've been missing all of you too. It's like I feel like we haven't been able to put out a video. We haven't been able to do a live, and I just miss everybody. I love chatting with you.
It's hard when you're out in the middle of Wyoming.
Yeah, there's nothing here. We went for hours without even seeing a gas station.
We did.
Yeah. Okay, what's this? Could you see yourself living there?
I mean, it's beautiful, but it's so. If I didn't want to be connected, sure.
It's very remote.
It's very remote.
It's very expensive.
Yeah, it can be.
Because I think it's harder to get certain things in.
Yeah.
But I would not. So just to give you an idea, like the temperatures here in June.
Oh, yeah.
We were wearing sweaters. We wore lots of layers because we had some nights that it was like 30 degrees.
It would go down to 30.
And the mornings and the days, it started off at about 40, 45.
Right, 45.
And then I think the highest we got while we were at Yellowstone was maybe 50, 55.
Maybe in the 50s.
Yeah, somewhere in the 50s. So I think because of the cold, it's a nice place to visit and maybe to come.
Right.
Maybe next time we would come in July or August.
Yeah, it'll be a little warmer.
During the rutting season. That would be kind of cool.
But their temperatures stay low.
It's cold.
So long.
And when we came down, it's amazing. The Tetons were only about an hour drive,
Right.
but the temperature difference is just amazing.
Much warmer down here.
Yep. Sunrisa and Snapchat. Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, look, Yellowstone. Yay, Team Yellowstone.
Team Yellowstone.
Yeah, put in the comments, if you're Team Yellowstone or Team Tetons.
Team Teton.
I love it when everyone's saying hi to each other. That is so
know.
good.
Oh,
hey
look at
there.
that. They're sitting at the airport.
Oh,
LaGuardia.
oh, you delayed to 10, so we'll entertain you while you're waiting for your flight.
Oh man, that's horrible. Look, 10. What time is it there? It's 7, 8.
So it's a 2-hour difference. That's been throwing us off a little bit too.
That's 3 hours they have to wait.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah.
We'll keep you busy for an hour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you make it to the Yellowstone set from the show?
What? The Yellowstone set? Oh, no.
No, we didn't.
We didn't. I know that's out here somewhere, but we were looking at all the natural features.
We didn't have, I think the next time we come here, we really needed 2 weeks at Yellowstone.
Yeah, because we missed out on West Thumb, that whole area.
There's a lot we didn't see, and we talked about like rushing and seeing everything, but we decided instead that we're going to come back.
Yeah, we didn't go too far north. We went north to the canyon.
We didn't go to Mammoth Springs.
No, we didn't go all the way up there.
Our friends did though. We actually have some longtime friends that were here. They flew in. One family flew in, and the other family they drove in because they have family in South Dakota.
In Nebraska.
In Nebraska, and we took the RV in, and so we had one day we had 13 people in our RV. The last day there, we all had breakfast. We had breakfast. We invited everybody over to the rig for breakfast, and we had breakfast in the RV together. So, yeah.
Hey,
just for you, John.
I see that.
Look at that, John. Hey guys, safe travels. Well, thank you very much. We're very happy we made it here safely because we weren't quite sure if we would.
Yeah, we
Oh my gosh, everybody's saying hello to each other. That is so awesome. I love to see a community where everybody knows each other. Agreed, a great place to visit, but would not want to live there. Yeah, I think. Hey, the Real Weekend Warriors, folks, they have a channel too. Oh, and Sunrisa and Snapchat have a channel too. So
and also
Playing Outside After 50.
All about the banks.
I mentioned the banks.
Yes.
So yeah, check each other out.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Look at that. Playing Outside. Yay.
Yep. Let's see. Did you take a lot of pictures?
Oh my gosh, too many.
We took. So what I'm going to say is, if you follow us, like YouTube really isn't a place for pictures. I don't think. I mean, we have lots of really good pictures. My son has a really good camera, and he loves taking pictures. So we have a lot of pictures that we're planning to put out, and we're going to put it on our Instagram site.
Yeah.
So look for that to come in the next week. Like I said, we just have had some challenges with internet, but that's our Instagram. So go ahead and take note of that, and then we'll be putting up some pictures and a lot of information and details about all the different things that we saw. Right?
Yeah.
Because it was gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it was so gorgeous. I don't know how to get out of here. Oh, here I go. Right there.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Okay, yeah. All right. So let's talk about a couple of things. We had a rough road coming here.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
And I don't know, for those of you who might have Ford F-53 chassis motorhomes.
Yes, the V8.
The V8.
Buy you some extra spark plug wires.
When we first bought our RV, I was like, John, go get those spark plug wires, remember?
Yeah, but they couldn't be found.
Well, tell them what the problem is with it.
Some of the original wires they put on these engines and back in 20 and 21, they overheat and they'll go out. They won't burn up or anything. They'll just stop functioning. And so it's good to have a couple of spares. They're easy to replace. I mean, you have to get your arms down in there a little bit, but then they're really not hard to replace. And it would be good to have at least 2 or 3 on hand.
Yeah.
So that's what stopped us. And it was hard to get them still. We found a dealership once we made it to Rapid City.
Well, the first thing is, right, so like the check engine light comes on.
Yeah, and it flashes.
And then it's not like the get up and go starts to decrease a little bit.
A little bit. And
then we found a gas station, and they didn't have a mechanic, so they sent us down the road, some back road, to another mechanic.
Yeah.
Another gas station, and their mechanic wasn't there because he just he went to go somewhere and never came back.
He went to do something.
And then they sent us to a third place, and finally this place, Charlie's in South Dakota. We had to. It's a good thing we did that video on what was that video? Oh, on the sound deadening, because then John learned how to take off the doghouse.
Yep.
Because you really needed that, didn't you?
Yeah, because now I know the procedure.
He was really good at taking that doghouse off now, because he had to take
Yeah.
off the doghouse, and because we didn't know, like, it could have been, we didn't know what was going on. So the guy came from the shop and like, we didn't have an appointment. They were going to be closing soon, but they stayed. They were really, really fantastic.
They were really
attorneys.
fantastic.
And they hooked up them. What was that thing they hooked up?
They had an ODBC, but it's a nice big one that they had to diagnose the problem.
And there was a misfire on 4.
Yes, it was cylinder 4.
Yeah.
And he thought it was the coil pack, and I was thinking not really, but he checked it anyway by switching them, and that it was fine. 4 still misfired. So I told him to check the wires, and that was it.
Yeah, it was. But the thing is, they didn't have a wire.
No, they didn't.
And so they found an old one
from a Chevy
truck and they put it in,
and it did work.
And it got us to Rapid City.
Yeah,
where we were able to get to the Ford dealership and get another one, and we bought
all
the ones they had in case it happens on the way home.
They only had 5, which tells you how rare they are. Okay,
we bought them all, and then John and Justin actually, we came back to the rig and they changed it out. But what happened to that Chevy plug?
That thing gave up. I mean, it got us to Keystone, South Dakota, but that's all it had in it because it got fried.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So we got that changed. And that was good. Well, something else happened to us on the way here too, right?
No, I'm sure it's something else, but I forget.
I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, the spark plug was the big thing.
But we had two things happen to us on the way down here. No, I can't.
I can't remember.
Hey, Jay, what was our second breakdown?
Jay's in his own world.
He's in his own world. I don't remember, but something else had happened to us.
Yeah,
we'll remember it. We'll look in the video.
Oh, it's fixed. Well, it's as fixed as it's going to be for now.
So, so is the motorhome fixed and in good standing?
Yeah.
What was our second breakdown?
10 sleep.
Oh, the brakes.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Jay.
The brakes.
We did so we broke down. That's right. So
we didn't break down.
We came through those mountains. What were those mountains called?
Something
forest or whatever. We did short
know.
On it. And we didn't realize that you could downshift in this RV.
Yeah, we didn't realize that.
And so what happened is we got near the bottom of it and I smelled a lot of smoke. And John can't smell anything. And I'm like, John, something smells like burning rubber. He's like,
but I pulled over anyway.
No, but you have not at first. At first you're like, I don't smell anything.
No place to pull
but at first you were like, I don't smell anything.
I don't.
Yeah, see? You're like, I don't smell anything. And I'm like, but John, you don't smell. There's something wrong. And by the time we pulled over, like my son smelled it, and it was like smoke coming everywhere.
Well, it was out the left front brake.
Well, the TST worked.
Yeah.
Because the TST told us it was 167 degrees on that tire.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the tire, though. It was the brake.
It was the brakes.
The brake was heating the tire.
Yeah, those mountains were just too much. So if you're coming to Yellowstone from the east and you're going through that forest, don't get the brakes. Downshift in those hills. Hey Ruth, how's it going? Happy Sunday, Adrian and Ruth. How do you like the gas? We still didn't answer the other question though.
What was that?
The other question was, is it in good standing? There is one more thing that we need to have fixed. We still have some gremlins in the electrical system we found out.
Yes, we still do.
Yeah, we have some odd things that are happening. We're not quite sure why, so we're going to have those checked out. And then we'll be done. But we took our RV before we left because we had that leak.
Yeah.
And we took it to National Indoor RV Center in Manassas. And they're fantastic, by the way. They got us in right. We were like, look, we have a leak. We're going to Yellowstone. We need to be able to get this in. And they got us right in.
And it hasn't leaked in any of the rain we've been through yet.
Yeah, they've been fantastic. So if you live out that way, check them out. Sorry you're having trouble. It's okay. It's all part,
We found out it's RV life. Everyone has their stories.
Everyone has stories and their problems and their issues. And we're just glad that we have this and we can do so many fun things with it.
Yep.
And we'll it's not like it's we're not in the case where like we can't use it at all.
Right.
And it's relatively minor things. Like it wasn't really expensive to get that fixed.
No.
And hopefully the electrical system we did get a warranty, so hopefully we just pay the deductible and we'll be okay. So Oh, the other campers have to go. Well, thank you for stopping by. We really appreciate it. Yeah, it was scary. Going down that hill was particularly scary. It was like
It was a cliff most of the way down.
it was bad. It was scary most of that drive.
Yeah.
We have video. You'll see when we get the videos out. John did not look happy in those videos. Lots of turns.
Lots of turns, and the guardrail was the only thing between me and a 300-foot drop.
It was a big drop. It was scary. It was a really scary drive out here. Saved by the young ones and their memories. I wish I had the memory I once did. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. How many times we go, Justin?
Yeah, I know. Oh, they're saying bye.
RV life. We just roll with the punches. Yeah. You know, I don't know how many people are actually full time and how often you actually have to fix things, but yeah. All right, John, do you want to tell the bear? Should we tell the bear story? What happened today?
Story. Well,
so we were. I'm going to start it, and then I'm going to tell you that this guy was the calmest person on the entire trail. He was so calm. Oh, look, Charmaine says she would have got. Charmaine, I would have gotten out and walked down. Oh, we did get out.
We got out there at the bottom.
And then, you know, the people there were so nice because people came out of the houses and they're like, oh, this happens all the time.
Yeah.
people pull over in our yard all the time.
That's the first place to stop. This is a wide space where you could pull an entire RV off. And we stopped. And they said that's where all the RVs that have hot brakes stop.
Yeah, everybody stops there. So.
And then one of the guys there was knowledgeable about the Ford trucks. He had a Ford heavy duty and it had the same shifter. And so he told me about the shifting down to manual and doing it myself.
This is Sprite cranberry, that, by the way. This is our little mocktail, not a real alcoholic drink or anything. So, hit the likes. Yeah, please hit the likes, folks. YouTube likes it when you hit the like, and we like it when you hit the like, and we got a little subscribe thing too. We like when people do that as well.
Yeah, we got to subscribe.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so in the Grand Tetons, there is this thing called Cascade Canyon. And it is highly recommended to take that hike by tons of people. You can either take a boat to Jenny Lake or you can drive. You can hike there.
Yeah.
We took the boat.
But you have to go to Inspiration Point.
And it goes up to Inspiration Point. We got to Inspiration Point and it was beautiful. It was gorgeous. And we'll have those pictures out. And then we were like, you know what? Let's continue because we weren't that tired. And it wasn't that tired.
Yeah.
And so we continue and we get about a quarter, not even a half a mile.
Not even a half mile.
Not even a half mile back. And I think there was one couple that said there's a bear there.
Yeah. And then we still saw people in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
So we kept going up the trip.
And then we saw the people that were in front of us started running past us.
Yeah.
Which was kind of like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And
I saw the bear right behind them. I don't think you did.
I didn't see the bear. I saw him. You know when I saw that bear?
When
I told our son, I was like, okay, look, Justin, walk slowly back. Stay in that group of people.
Yeah.
And I turned around and I said, John, and John was gone. John had kept walking up there and John was gone. I'm like, where's your father?
You slowed down.
Yeah, we slowed down because it was a bear. I had no need to get any closer to a bear.
And I wasn't in front. Those two were.
Yeah, there were other people in front, but there was still a bear. So anyway, and you know what's the funny thing is? I just got through telling Adrian Ruth just put out a video about a bear in their campground. I was like, oh, we haven't seen any bears and we're in Yellowstone. That's not fair, right? No, I want to see a bear. Well, that's what you get for asking for it. No, anyway, so this one here, like, I'm just going to keep on going. My son's down there. And I'm like, go with this group. And I'm like, where's your father? And then I see your father. And then I see this bear in front of John. This bear I'm like, John, make yourself big. They say make yourself big. And then the people that were in front of John are running past me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy cow, John's the only one there. And John just turns around and stands and looks at the bear.
Well, you know what he did.
He looks at the bear. And the bear was on the trail. And he was originally just kind of, there. But then when everybody started running, he's like, well, I'm going to run. He starts going
faster.
Yeah.
So I knew I couldn't run.
No, he knew he couldn't. And we had...
And they ran past me. The people with... They just ran past me.
They did.
And so I knew if I run, I'm the one, it's like...
Wait, before you tell me what happened, let me show you let me show everybody this picture.
He looks cute in the picture, though.
This is the picture of the bear right there. That you can't see it as well from here, but I couldn't make it bigger. We only had a short period of time before we went live, but that's the bear that that John saw and decided to stare down. It was probably like what, about 200-300 pounds, this bear? No,
yeah,
300 pounds.
He was a big adolescent. Yeah,
he was a big. When I saw him, I was scared to death.
Yeah, you were.
I was scared to death for you, and I'm like torn between you and Justin. You know,
you did the right thing. You just stayed back.
I stayed between the two of you.
Yeah.
It was like, it was scary. But anyway, go ahead and tell the story.
Well, he just stopped. I stared at him. He stared at me, and he was like, I don't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. So I said, before he makes up his mind, I'll just give him a little spray. And I just gave him a little one. I didn't give him a spray. Yeah, I just hit the trigger real quick once. It sent a cloud of spray, and he just kind of like, don't like that. Yeah, and walked into the trees.
Where's that? Do you have your can of bear spray in here?
Yeah, it's right here. I keep it on my.
He has like a little hip thing.
I have a holster right here, so I can pull it out quick.
If you guys go camping with their bears,
this
stuff works.
It works.
This works because John just sprayed a little bit, and that thing was like, whoa, what the heck is this?
Got a whiff of it, and
he took off into the
grass.
Yeah, he took off running.
The problem is, he was heading straight for Inspiration Point because he decided to take the trail because it's easier.
That would have been really bad if he went to Inspiration Point.
Because that's where people gather and eat their lunches and stuff like that.
And that has a big drop off. So it's not like there's only one way to get down from Inspiration Point.
And that's a little narrow trail.
Little narrow, rocky, steep.
It would have been terrible.
Very bad. Would have been really. So you saved a lot of people. Guys, this is a hero right here. This is a hero. He saved everybody. I mean, little kids coming and all. That was really brave of you, John. And he was so calm about it. And he was like, and my son was like, I wasn't worried about that. I'm like, what do you mean you weren't worried? He's like, he spent all of his life training in the Marine Corps for fighting people who want to kill him.
Yeah.
Why would he be afraid of a bear? Why would he have a problem with a bear? I knew he could handle himself.
Yeah, I wasn't really afraid of the bear.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's go to some of these comments here.
Be careful what you ask for.
I want to go to the Tetons so bad, but we don't like bears. I will tell you, even this campground, in both Yellowstone and here, we are not allowed to have a fire, and you're not allowed, if you cook anything outside, you have to bring it inside right away.
Yeah.
You cannot leave anything
Can't
out
leave
because
your stove out.
Even right here there are bears, and they warned us. They said we had some bear activity. We have a bear with a cub. Yeah. So be careful.
We spend most of our time inside if we're not out looking around.
Let's see. Be careful what you ask for.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very careful what I ask for from now on. Absolutely.
A warm
bowl of porridge.
I got to make sure it's just right, though. I can't be too hot. She's losing it. Don't. Oh my God.
I lost my good swallow. I'm sorry. Excuse me, I need tissue. Keep talking, John.
Oh. She's killing me. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is great.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, you're back?
I'm back. I almost sprayed cranberry juice everywhere. All right, that was a good one, John. That was a really good one, John. I'm turning red. Woo, okay.
Oh my
gosh. You read.
Everyone's looking at me now. I'm laughing so hard.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's terrible.
Here today, gone tomorrow. Hey guys.
Yeah, be careful out. Yeah, we'll be careful. Well, we're heading to warmer climes here in a couple of days. Yeah. We'll be in hot weather.
We're going to Moab next.
Yeah, we're going down to see the arches. So we'll be in 100-degree heat.
Yep.
Hope we don't find scorpions and rattlesnakes. What?
I'm just getting over the bear, John.
I know.
It's too soon, John.
That's too
soon. So glad y'all okay.
Yeah, we're fine. Oh.
Sight signs should have been people running. But you know what? Like in Yellowstone, you see these signs everywhere. They're bears. They're bears.
And she was so disappointed.
And the bears are way out. binocular. I mean, they weren't coming near anybody. But
you have
here,
to zoom to get them.
Not here.
Here, this one was walking down the trail like everybody.
Tourists just like you.
Oh my gosh!
At least the bear did not think you looked tasty. Well,
No.
we didn't give him a chance to even. John didn't give him a chance.
No, he was just standing there staring at me.
They were staring each other down, and so
he was just thinking.
John made the first move. He knew what to do. That's right, John. Show him who's boss. He did it. It's my hero right here.
Oh boy,
it's my hero. He saved not just us, but everybody else in the trail.
The bear wrangler.
The bear. You go, John, our hero, the bear wrangler. Great job, John. Pride hand yellow. Oh, it's not pride hand yellow. Okay, I think that's supposed to be like an emoji or something.
Maybe it is. Yeah.
We be glamping. Hey guys. All right. Yes, Brad, we are well now. Any more talk of diesel pusher in the future?
After this
Absolutely.
Trip?
John,
yes.
Somebody had a question, and I think we may have skipped it, about the hills and stuff.
Yeah, they did.
It was an absolute, yeah.
I had to gather speed as best I could going down any slope I could find just to go uphill at a decent speed. It's horrible.
We hit a 30-mile-per-hour sign, and you were like, no. Yeah, you were like, I don't even have to hit the brakes to slow down because we couldn't go over 30 anyway.
I know. All I have to do is let the gas off on a little hill, and it slows down immediately.
It was hard. So yes, going with the hills, going this, it was fine. It was fine until we hit that hilly area.
Yeah, on the plains, it's okay. Plains is fine. It does well on the plains.
But it definitely would have been a lot easier if we had a diesel.
Yeah,
like we wanted to have that diesel before this trip.
We did.
So hopefully, we are seriously thinking about. We're looking at either the Hershey RV show or at the next
Tampa.
Florida RV show.
Yeah,
and I don't plan to get one that's. I just plan to get a good price of the show and then go to a dealership and get them to match it for one that they have on the lot. I'm not going to wait for them again for somebody to send it in and worry about the condition it might be when they send it.
Well, that one dealership we went to, it seems they get items in excellent condition.
True, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There are some amazing deals out there. Yes. And I think that we'll probably find some really good deals at the RV show.
Yeah. What was that video the Safety Plus? If you look at our Safety Plus video, you'll see we went to General just to see what they had, and you'll see their lot was packed with RVs. I mean, they have so many in stock.
There are a lot of RVs, and I think that at Hershey there's maybe even more. And we'll be looking for both ourselves and for my brother and sister-in-law. If you haven't seen any of those videos, we're like kind of following them and giving advice to them, and then sharing it with you on the whole RV buying process. So I think we have 3 videos now in that playlist. And each step of the way, we're gonna do it with them. Would you buy used? A good used? At first I was saying no, but I would think if it's I might be changing my mind and thinking if it's a good quality one,
really, that's
been really well maintained.
Okay.
Just because I don't know, maybe I'm just kind of feeling let down by just the kind of the quality of the one we saw.
Yeah.
That we got.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, and if we could get like a really good one, nice condition with everything that we want in it.
Yeah.
Because our goal is to eventually be able to try to be full-time for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think so. I think we would buy used. If you guys have any recommendations on a good used one, we don't want to go too big with it.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to we still like parking in going to state parks.
Yeah, and that 38
wooded areas.
That's about the biggest I would think you'd want, unless it's the Journey. So she'll break that rule for the Journey.
Yep. So we recently got ourselves. Oh, the Journey! I like the Journey. What's wrong?
You were wiggling.
I'm wiggling this.
Yes, you were earthquake.
Earthquake. So. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, Starlink.
Yes,
Starlink. Yeah, it's right there.
Starlink. It's on the screen.
So we recently got Starlink. And if you have Starlink, put it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear whether or not you have Starlink and how it's working. We have been a little bit, I don't know, we set it up in Yellowstone.
Yeah.
and we had it for like maybe a day or two there, and it
Mhm.
seemed to be working pretty well.
But there was
It
open
kept cutting.
sky.
It kept cutting out though sometimes. Like when we had everybody here for breakfast, not everybody could log on, could
Yeah,
access it. And then we got here, and we haven't been able to use it.
not
Not
really.
well.
Because I think it's because we're in these trees. People
It could
said
be.
trees and other things cause problems with it.
Yeah, so we have it on our roof. I'm not sure if it was a good investment or not. But if you have Starlink, let me know if you have Starlink and whether or not you think it's a good investment. We're gonna keep testing it out and trying it and see, because we had some friends who said that it was really good,
Right.
and they've been really really happy, and they're full time, and they've been traveling all over the place, and
Yeah.
she works from her RV, and it's been working for them. But I'm still on the fence. Maybe there's something with here. It's working a little bit better since we put it up on the roof,
Right.
but I'm still kind of on the fence about that. So yeah, we'll see.
Oh, you already did that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did that one.
That is.
I
the
did that
last.
one.
There
That's
we
the
go.
last one. Wow, this is a fast one. Normally we have many, many more. Anything else you want to share or talk about, John, or anything else you guys want to know about?
Have
I finished
we
my
run
Sprite
out
cream.
of things to say?
That's
Can't
kind of weird for
believe it.
us.
I know.
That's really weird. That's really, really strange for us.
It is strange for us.
Mm-hmm.
But start what?
Let's see. RV Life with Adrian and Ruth. Starting should work better.
Oh, Starlink, yeah.
Starlink. Okay, I was trying to figure that out. Should work better.
Out west.
Out west. Okay, it's going to get better as time goes by. I think so. I think they're putting a lot more satellites out there.
Yeah.
But it's we're just trying it to see how it works. We really wanted to have good internet for the RV shows.
Yes.
And speaking of RV shows, I think we might change our format a little bit. Tell me in the comments below when you guys when you watch an RV review, like what kind of format do you like? Like we got a lot of comments from people that they really like to see the inside, that they really don't care too much about the outside. So let me know, like in an RV review, what's really important to you, because we want to kind of make sure that we're capturing what you want to see when we get to Hershey and when we get to Florida.
Right.
Yep. How long are you all staying out west? We actually are starting to make our way back home tomorrow.
Well, in a roundabout way.
In a roundabout way.
Yeah, we're gonna head south first.
Yeah, so we're gonna head to Moab.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna head to where? I don't remember.
Oh, we're gonna head over near Junction City, I think it is. We're gonna be near Junction City. Then we're gonna be in St. Louis.
St.
And
Louis.
then we're gonna head.
We're going to a Space Force camp.
Oh yeah, we're in Denver. We're gonna be in Denver.
Yeah.
Before Junction City, we're gonna be in Denver, and we're going to a Space Force.
We're gonna stay in the military. There's actually so if those of you who are military, or even like in some cases government employees, DoD employees can stay at military bases that have campgrounds, and military bases do have campgrounds, some of them. And so we actually found a Space Force base. Is it Space Force base? Is it a space base, or is it
Space Force?
A Space Force base? But it's so weird. Like, shouldn't they like base be like out in space if they're the Space Force or something?
Yeah, don't overthink it.
Okay. So anyway, we're gonna stay at a Space Force base.
We are. We're gonna hang out with the Guardians.
And they have a campground, and we're gonna hang out. So if you don't know this, like in the Army, you're a soldier. In the Navy, you're a sailor. In the Marine Corps, you're a Marine.
Of course.
And in the Space Force, you're a
Guardian.
So we're gonna go hang out with some Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Guardians of the Earth. I'm sorry.
Don't say that.
I shouldn't make fun. They're another branch of the military. I shouldn't make fun of them. I shouldn't make fun.
Oh no.
Okay, wait.
Oh, first they said that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Siri.
And then no, not yet.
Not yet, but we are planning to come out to California maybe next year or the year after.
Maybe, yeah. Well, sometime. We'd like to go all the way west.
Yeah. We want to head all the way out to California.
Yeah.
We actually want to take our RV and just like go everywhere. Okay. Quick, run outside. And then your normal pace on the interior for your RV reviews. Oh, okay.
A quick run outside.
Normal pace in the interior. Okay.
See, that's what she was thinking.
That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking that we're probably spending too much time outside.
Right. She was thinking of, do you want to tell them the format you were thinking of?
Go ahead.
opening all the bay doors, right?
On the outside,
And then just doing a quick walk around and then editing that so it's quick. And then going inside and going through that in detail.
And do you guys care? Like, I know that most people care about the cargo carrying capacity.
Right. And the capacities for the tanks.
And they want to know, like, you know, the hitch.
Weight.
Yeah. Okay. Are there any other specs that you think are important for us to share when we do the RV shows? Okay, what's this? Junction City, staying at Fort Riley.
I didn't see a camp on Fort Riley. I think we're staying somewhere else at a private camp.
Private campground? Yeah, I don't remember the name of them all. There are just so many that we're staying at on the way back.
I'm the only one that remembers the schedule.
He's the only one that remembers the schedule. Thank goodness he remembers, because I am not organized. The way we like to travel, so this was a very organized trip. Because we came here with friends, and it was great. I mean, because we had time to spend with them and do things together. But I'm the kind of person that likes to wake up in the morning and say, okay, what do I want to do today?
Yeah, that's how we usually
do it. And
when
we go full time, that's the way to be like. It'll be like, okay, we wake up in the morning. Where do you want to go today, Dion?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
What do you want to do?
Yep. And then we decide to go do that thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's the way I like to.
And this trip, we had to get up early because we were meeting up with friends, and they say, oh, we're meeting over here at 7. And we're like, 7? But
we're fine with that.
We're fine.
Well, it wasn't us. We're up. It was our son. That was a little bit harder for him.
That's the problem.
Yeah. But you know.
We don't know this one.
How long before you go full time? I'm saying within the next 2 years, maybe even sooner. Yeah. Maybe sooner.
Maybe.
We'll see. We're working on it. We're working on the things that we need to do. But, you know, I do have a kid in college, and I need to make sure that he gets to a good point before we hit the road.
Yeah.
And that, you know, he has a place to go when he's off from school.
Yeah.
Although he seems to really like traveling with us.
Yeah, he does seem like it.
And I was very happy when he decided that he wanted to come along with us. It made us so happy. Okay, you can flash the specs on the screen when editing.
Oh,
okay.
There you go.
Okay. So maybe instead of just going through the specs, just putting them up there, and then we don't have to say them. That'll make it even faster.
That would make it faster.
Okay.
And then we can go through the inside and.
Yeah, these are all really great ideas, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are really, really good. I like this. Okay. That is our style. Playing outside after 50 says that's their style too. I just, I just don't want to. I don't want to make plans. To be honest with you, having to plan things out stresses me.
It was stressing her before this trip.
It did.
Because you keep forgetting the days we were going to be at one place over the next and what times we had to be there. It was just, it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
It's just not, it's just, I want to wake up and.
Yeah, but our friends, I mean, with the one particular friend, she likes to have everything.
But she's so good at it.
She's good at it.
She's really good at it.
She has all this long list of where they're going to be at what time, when they were going to have dinner, where they were going to have dinner. It was
She was great. She was great at that. It's just not for me. Stop at the Buffalo Soldier Monument. Well, okay.
At Junction City. Okay.
Oh, okay. You got that, John?
Yeah, I can remember that.
All right, good.
Buffalo Soldiers. Yeah.
Okay.
The old cavalry. You know.
Oh, Memorial, not Monument. Yeah. Okay, we will stop there. That would be a good spot to stop at.
They did a lot of work out west.
Yeah, cool. I like that. Our daughter likes traveling. Isn't it awesome when the kids like to travel with you? Like, I would be so sad if, like, we said, hey, because, my son is 20 now.
Yeah, he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to go with us, right? And I would be really, really, really sad if, like, we said we're going somewhere on this long, great trip, and he said, I don't want to go. I don't like it. I mean, he seems to have really enjoyed this trip.
He does.
Yeah. So it's really nice when our kids want to go, especially like when they're adult kids and they still want to go. It's really great. The Virgo in me wants to plan out our trips. I'm a Pisces. Anybody else here a Pisces? Maybe it's a Pisces thing. I don't know. We had a great time here in Manhattan. Oh, only real plan was a Yankee game.
Yes,
yeah. You get that. See, I'm a New Yorker.
There you go.
I haven't been to the new Yankee Stadium yet, though.
Neither have I.
I have a pin and some stuff from the old stadium.
Yeah, because I went up there. No,
you went to the you got it.
Remember, her brother and I and my two nephews went up to one of the last games that last year they had the old stadium, and it was an old timers game, But we went there before they got rid of the old stadium, and I brought back her some memorabilia.
Yeah. So I've got some stuff from the old stadium, but I haven't been to the new one. But yeah, so sometimes it's good to just really kind of go and have fun and just chill and You know, just do what you want to do and
We like that. I mean,
enjoy
why not
life.
just
Yeah,
get
just
up when you
enjoy
get
it.
up and go and do what you want? That's a vacation.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. That's so cool. Wow. All right, well, John, I think I'm out of things to talk about.
Really? Again? Wait, you said that a few minutes ago and then you came up with all this other stuff.
No, I think I'm really out of things to talk about.
For real this
I think
time?
you know what it is. I think
What?
I'm I think I'm just kind of worn out.
Yeah, it's been
A lot, but I can't wait to get the videos out.
That's the thing about this kind of trip, where we have to keep up with others. It wears you down a little bit.
Oh,
You know?
there's one thing I got to tell everybody.
What?
If you saw a video about the what's that stick called? The thing we put on the I can't think tonight. Oh my gosh. The Safety Plus.
Oh, the stick.
And you may have noticed that on the Safety Plus, we had the white one.
Yes.
It turns out that the place that we went to that was an authorized dealership, they may have put the wrong one on.
Apparently, Safety Plus informed us that the blue one was supposed to go on us because we have a heavier engine.
So if you have a Class A V8 engine and you're thinking about getting a Safety Plus,
make sure it's the blue one.
Get the blue one. Don't get the white one. The blue one is if you have a Class A motorhome with the V10 engine, right, and chassis. But if you have a V8, don't get the white one. I got to find a way to put a little disclaimer in our video about that. But get the blue one. They're working with Safety Plus to kind of. Apparently, if you do the wizard on the website, it'll tell you the white one still. But if you go, there's something else that said see more specs or whatever, and you click on that, and there's a whole spreadsheet that tells you exactly what you need, and it's different from what's in the wizard, and that's kind of the problem that the shop that we took it to had. Right? Yeah. They followed that first wizard, and they were authorized dealers, so I appreciate the fact that they are working something out with Safety Plus.
Yeah.
So that we can get our blue one put on when we get back. But even with the white one, John, how did it drive?
A lot better than it would have without it.
Because
it was a lot easier drive going down the highway. The wind was still there, but it wasn't as bad.
Yeah, I know. Let's see, we got sketchy internet at LaGuardia Airport now. Oh, you can catch us on the replay. It's okay. Yeah. It was so fun. Gotta go. Okay, it was so fun. Gotta go to one. Oh, okay.
Oh, gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Knowing what you know about your trip, what would you do differently, or the different or the same? I think I would make John retire so that he would have more leave.
Yes.
So that we could get here. We could take our time getting to Yellowstone.
Yeah.
We had 3 10-hour days.
Almost, yeah. They were just about 10.
3 10-hour days to get here. And I really would have loved to have spent more time in the Badlands and in the Black Hills, because there's so much to do there. And I feel like we missed out on so much because we were in such a hurry.
Yeah, to get here, to meet up with the friends.
It was like rush. And then we got to Yellowstone. It was rush. And I think that I would have taken it. I just need to let him retire, make him retire, whatever it is. Retire. Because I have unlimited leave just about, but he only gets a certain amount of leave, and that's why we had to cut, make our trip the 3.5 weeks, because he didn't have any additional leave. So that's what I would do differently. Take our time. Yeah. Driving out there, making sure that we have the time.
Taking our time going back.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very different taking our time going back.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see what we got here. RVing with Jazz. We just got Safety Plus stabilizer for our Class C. Oh, so it should be the gray
it's
white.
Probably right. It's a Class C. It's smaller.
Oh, it's a Class C. Yeah, you probably have the right one.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a Class A. So the blue one is for Class. Because if you look at it now, it says Class A motorhomes blue.
Right.
So yeah, that you probably have the right one. When we go out west, we're taking a 1-year-old on the road.
No, they're taking a year on the road.
See, I can't even read. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Now I got your sticker stuck in my hair. Your sticker.
You're very tired.
Okay, I am tired. I'm not reading the comments anymore. You read it. Go ahead.
When we go out west, we are taking a year on the road.
And that, folks, is the way to do it.
Yes.
Take your time, see everything.
Don't
rush.
Gotta see those sights, like the world's biggest ball of yarn.
We went to Wall Drug, and it was like a quick run through Wall Drug. Okay, we saw it. Let's go. This is Badlands. Okay, we saw it. Let's go.
I know.
Don't do it that way. Take your time.
Hey, Wall Drug was a pretty interesting spot.
I don't know. It's a huge tourist trap, and everybody knows it, but
I
everybody
love
still gets
it.
drawn
It's
to
like
it.
south of the border for them.
If you've been to Wall Drug and you've been to south of the border,
I
tell
know.
us
South
which
of the
one
border.
do you prefer? I
South of the border
prefer
wins.
south of the border because at least it's a tourist trap with like more stuff to do. Unless we just went through it so fast, we didn't
No,
take the time to soak it all in.
Yeah, no. South of the border has everything.
Yeah, I like south of the border.
I mean,
Actually,
come on.
they even have a campground.
Yes, they have a nice campground actually, and
It was
wasn't
very
too
nice,
expensive.
very clean, and it was very inexpensive.
Right.
Yeah.
We stayed there one night once.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Nice and slow.
Yep.
That's the way you have to do it. If you're traveling, you have to travel nice and slow. Don't rush it. I think that was the biggest mistake we made. It's just those 10-hour days were tough.
Yeah.
Especially since like there was a lot of construction on 90.
Yeah, on 90 West.
Yeah.
They decided to just rip up whole sections of highway for miles.
Mm-hmm.
So they shifted the highway over to the other side. So you have one lane, going one way and one lane going the other way. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of nerve-wracking when you have these little pylons in between the two lanes, and that's it.
And the other thing that we had a hard time too with was we started using RV Life. And we had a really hard. If you have RV Life, let us know how it works for you, because RV Life just seemed like it was taking us on unnecessarily long routes, like from Yellowstone to the Grand Tetons. It told us what it would take us 8 hours.
Yeah, 8 hours.
And it's a 1-hour drive, and I don't understand that.
I don't know.
Either I'm using it wrong, or I don't know. There was just something really off about that. So if you guys use RV Life for directions, I'd be really interested to know how that's working out for you. If it's taking you in really weird, unnecessarily long directions, because I just couldn't do it. I couldn't use it.
Yeah, 10-hour days. That's brutal.
Is it brutal, John?
Well, we stopped. The drives were about 8 hours, which is still long, but it was 10 hours because we would take breaks and eat and do all those things, walk around, get out.
Mm-hmm.
We
have to take a break.
Yeah, you can't just drive.
You can't just drive straight through. It just wasn't the.
No.
Okay. Someone tried. Please take nap. Your health is.
Someone's tired.
See what I mean? Oh my god! I can't read.
You are so off tonight.
You read.
She is done.
I'm used to reading the comments, but I can't read the comments. I apparently cannot read.
She cannot read.
I need to go to bed.
You do.
Okay, go ahead. Well, and plus there's a time difference, and it's been a little bit of a struggle with that as well. Yeah. You read it now, okay?
You got it. Someone's tired. Please take.
Okay.
Nap. Your health is so important.
Okay, so Vic had the same issue. Vic, I'm not sure what the issue was.
Is it with RV Life or?
Oh, is it with RV Life? Oh, maybe it's the RV Life thing. Yeah.
Or was it?
I did ask
something
that question.
Else? Yeah.
I forgot already. Could it be because of time zones?
Yeah. You tired? Maybe. Talking about?
It's definitely because of the change in time zones.
RV Life and Google. Yeah, that's what we were using. Well, no, we were using Apple.
We were using the Apple Maps was great. Right?
It was great
because Apple Maps it told us like where to go, but it doesn't. We had some instances where it's trying to take us someplace we shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But I think my Truck Map app has been the best app.
Yeah, that
I've had, because that one's worked without sending us all over the place.
No,
because why go 8 hours when you can go 1 hour down the road when there are no obstacles?
Well, it had me worried though. It had me worried when it wanted me to go out one gate instead of going directly there. It wanted me to go out a side gate, like the west gate.
It wanted you to go out
and work my way around.
It wanted you to go to the east gate and then come all the way from the south of here.
Right.
Yeah, something in black. I thought it was a bear.
And then yes, and then Apple Maps had me going straight here, so I felt better when I saw RVs on the road I was on. So I said it's fine.
So it says yes, it does take you the long way because it's RV safe, but I don't think that there was nothing wrong with the way that we went.
No, there wasn't, because there were bigger RVs than us on that road.
There were, and I don't know why it didn't do that. So. That's you read it.
That's crazy.
I'm not doing this again.
RV Life normally gives us multiple routes to choose from. We also use our RV truck Garmin more for travel and RV Life for trip planning. Okay.
So maybe I just need to stick to RV Life for trip planning.
Yeah, maybe so.
Because I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I want to go back to a question somebody had about like what we would do differently and how we did things.
Yeah.
One thing that we did that I felt was really good is that now we normally keep some stuff in the RV because we do like a lot of weekend trips or 3-day trips.
Right.
But this was going to be a really long trip. So we can't keep our RV at our house because, you know, those darn homeowners associations, we're going to be selling that house soon anyway. But anyway, so we got a campground reservation close to home so that we could take our time kind of loading it up with everything that we needed and make sure that we had everything before we hit the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was really helpful too. And this way, like if we forgot anything, we were able to just run back home and get it or run to the store and pick something up.
And we also spent the night at a campground before we left.
And we just,
so that we were all packed up and ready. And if we had forgotten something, we could have run home easily.
Yeah. So we just that morning got up really early and hit the road.
That's what we did.
That was really good. Yep. Here's another one. You can read
it. Please stop posting. Let me please take a nap.
It's so obvious. It's so obvious. I'm so tired. But I so wanted to do a live, but I'm so tired.
You are tired.
Oh, John, this is so comfy right here.
You need to wake up for five, maybe 10 more minutes.
All right, let's see.
10 more minutes. You could do this.
My rule is, if 18-wheelers can go, I can go. Yep. That's why I love the RV truck map. It's a free app.
Yeah.
And it's really, really good. And it's saved us a couple of times.
It has.
Yeah. We always have two going at the same time. We have our Apple map and we have that truck map going.
Yeah.
And then just on this trip, I tried using RV Live because I wanted to test it out and see how it worked.
It got confusing when we first got off the highway to come here.
Yeah,
because mine told me Route 16, which turned out to be fine. Yeah. And then yours was...
I don't know what it was.
I don't know. It was confused between two different routes.
It was kind of crazy, yeah. All right, folks. I don't see any more comments here. So I think it's time for me to take a nap. Because I'm so tired. But we really wanted to do a live because we haven't done one. And we just love hanging out with you guys and chatting and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't want to not do it. So
it's good we did it.
Yep. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. And once again, let's hear it for the hero right here who saved our lives and countless others. That's right. Go ahead.
Thanks for the company while waiting on a flight now. Can't wait to see all the pictures and videos, internet going in and out here. Catch you on the replay.
Yep. And don't forget, you can catch those photos. We're going to start loading them up to Instagram.
Instagram, yes.
And it's amped_2_glamp. On Instagram. We'll put those out there. All right. Good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us. Bye.
Bye.